So go to
Do you not
countryside.
think most people can't do anything these days?
No.
They're on Facebook.
Can you grow something? Do you have buy a little land with trees on it and an old stove? If you have an old stove, you can put in a tree, a log, make a pancake on that one, and you survive.
Make it so difficult for you
we
to
can
get
live on
that.
seaweed, everything like that.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian, pescatarian.
And grow. Take whatever we can, because stay in the city in 10, 15
Oh.
more years. Don't
Yeah.
live.
No.
I don't want to say anything, but we have to be
We've done a lot of research.
reality.
It's so good to hear the two of you. Just
We want to
There are loads of
move.
people like me.
yes, you don't meet them. So this is a case of meeting people and coming out.
It frightens me that people don't care.
No, they don't care.
My sister
That is
doesn't
scary.
speak to me now, mainly
can't
about
tell my
Islam, you know.
parents, I
But
can't tell anything.
Dave, your ideas are crackers.
No,
People think you're crazy.
they are.
I researched the moon years ago, and then I researched 9/11 happened, and I did big research 9/11.
If you say anything, they just say, "Aha, are you into conspiracy?" So they just put you in a box with the lid on the shelf.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Then you can't talk to them anymore. So they're not
They've
open.
been conditioned to be like that though.
Yeah.
The minute you say something about it, you say certain words, they just switch off. Not interested.
Yes,
You're crazy.
but I don't judge them because when I was younger, I didn't know much. You know.
Well,
You have to be tolerant
when-
with people. It takes a while to
It
get
takes a while. I'm a merchant seaman. I sailed around the world through the Panama Canal, the Suez Canal, and I thought, oh, the round world, okay, you know. If I'd known this then, you know, I would have taken a few photos.
It's crazy.
What I thought was interesting with all this was that the man who sailed this canal, there is a long canal in England.
Oh yeah, there's loads,
Yeah,
loads.
and he said that flag, they could see that flag on a
that says something.
in a canal for
There's something.
long. They shouldn't be able to do that.
That's
when it clicked for me.
The
That
road-
is proof.
Rowbotham
Proof that I could understand.
Canal proof, yeah. And that was
also
way
the
back in
wind-
the 1800s or something.
Yes, and also the wind, it would like we would blow off when it had that speed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're moving.
No, it did it for me. The water, thinking about the water stuck to the outside of a ball.
Yeah.
It's just-
And
doesn't
also,
work like that.
what did they do? Why Russian are in up in North Pole? What are they doing there? There's nothing there. Yeah. And
Well,
then
not so much the North Pole, it's the South.
And
The
I
South
know,
Pole is.
but they've been there too because they're interested in North Pole.
Yeah.
But the South Pole is also very.
The North Pole is just.
The
It's,
woman who disappeared. She took the plane. She was a really adventurer. She left the plane. Can't remember her name. It was in the.
Amelia Earhart.
No, something. Yeah, someone like
Aye,
her.
that rings a bell as well.
But she just
She took the
crashed
plane.
somewhere.
No, it wasn't her then. It was she
Alright.
made it. So she took the plane. It wasn't crashed. They found the plane with the camera in it, and the idiots. Well, they said that the person who found the camera opened it up. I don't think so. I think they saved
Kept it.
what the pictures she has
Don't
from
want to see it.
because she found land beyond
don't know
South
what's out
Pole.
there.
I
Yeah.
think
Don't know
so.
what's out there.
I think so.
I think there's
But
more
I think
out
that's
there than they're telling
fantastic
us.
if there are land that we haven't
They tell
destroyed
you-
yet.
The Buddhist, ancient Buddhists had the Antarctic ice wall and then more land over. And Admiral Byrd, he was an American commander of ships, and he went to South Pole, huge expedition in the 1900, and he said, oh, there's land beyond there with coal and all the rest of it. And then it was never heard of again.
Yeah, that's right.
I think she made
There's
it.
a lot
to
of
be
that.
honest, I think she made it.
Yeah.
At least for a while.
It would be interesting to see what is out there.
Do you live here still in Inverness?
No, I live in Glasgow.
In Glasgow? Yeah.
Where are you from?
Sweden. I've been in
Gothenburg.
Do you like
I've
it?
been in Gothenburg.
I've been in 7 years. I used to be on Sky, and now I'm actually staying in a van.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just like the free feeling. I don't like the feeling.
You're a blooming hippie.
See, people say that as well, don't they? But that's not true either. Don't want to be in the system.
No, that's
We
me.
want to be out
Off
of the
grid.
system. That's what we
I'm
want.
so much on the leisure centre. I'm on them all the time because I treat the staff, the council here. They're terrible towards the staff. So
Oh, the council's terrible. I stood in the council election in May last year. Dave Allison in Ward 8, Seaforth, and I hate the council. I've always hated. I've stood for Parliament 3 times.
It comes from something. Bilderberg Group, blah blah blah.
Bilderberg.
Council.
Yeah.
It comes from. It's not them, but it comes from something.
There's only a few people control it.
It's the bankers control everything. You know
You're just robots. It's really nice.
Are you on Facebook?
No, I don't. I'm very old-fashioned. I write letters.
My last post on Facebook is a evil shite. You know.
I just got a new car and it's got Bluetooth and all this, so they could follow you.
They can't follow me because I have the old phone and I have a band at 30 years old. So I'm like,
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
I am a real freedom.
But you'll be the first to be put against the wall and shot, you know.
No.
Yes, because
I'm always gonna keep. Not me. I'm gonna get old. I'm gonna be. I'm the free one. I'm gonna lead people. I will. I just have more. I need more flesh on my bones.
What's your name?
Anna.
Anna. And you?
Yeah, I'm Tina.
Tina, hiya.
I'm from Inverness.
Dave Allison, yeah. Yeah, I was from Glasgow. And then I went for 12 years to see. I was up in Narvik in Norway. And there was 24-hour sunlight there. And we were sitting drinking and we go, what time is it? It's like 3 in the morning. And people say, but how does the seasons work? How does that work? But the flat earth just explains how it works.
I quite often see the moon and the sun.
Yeah, the same.
How can that be if it's round?
Well, it can be, but when you look at, and snooker players are good at this because they, and I say, you see the sun shining, but the moon's shadow is, the moon's dark bit, it's not, you know, if the sun was shining straight on it, huge big sun, the dark bit of the moon wouldn't be that angle. And there's all sorts of things.
It's opposite.
Yeah, I definitely think there's something going on though.
I feel so great. I met 2 people. I put my sign down this morning. The first time
Sorry, I have to run, but it was really lovely to meet you.
You'll see me around here, Anna, cousin Habit.
Stay here, stay here.
See you one day if I manage to get out of the system.
I remember the place.
Yes, you too. You take care.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, a lovely girl. I wonder if she could cook. I'm single.
No, I've been researching it for a while as well. I just felt like there just wasn't something. There was just things that just I noticed myself, and then when I went online and started looking at it, people were saying things, and I thought, do you know, there's something in that. There is something in that, you know.
And everybody's got a different angle, you know, that it brings different things. Another thing I really researched was the Holocaust. I met 2 Auschwitz survivors, one when I was 9 and one 2002 in Dundee. And she was a Polish-Russian Christian, and she was in Auschwitz. And there were 600 British POWs in Auschwitz. And nobody hears about them. After Dodge wrote a book, can't remember the name of it, but you know, a while ago. But there's so much, and it's all just lies. Here's the Royal Bank of Scotland. I mean, they've shut down our bank, and they're going to shut down Birley. They're shutting down all the banks. And yet I had to go to Birley on a bus to do a bank transfer.
See, that's all this contact list and all that. I don't like it.
No,
I don't like that at all.
No,
there's a lot of things that make me a bit edgy, you know. But see, when I was not this time, but see the last time I came out, which was the end of last year, November, and I was coming away on the way up the road, and there was loads of all the signs, you know, signs. They were all graffitied with flat Earth is real, and check it out, and do your research. And
I've seen some pictures of them, and there was an article in the Inverness Courier, which was great. You can search for it, and it was one of the kids. Hello. Yes. And one of the councillors was saying, all this graffiti, which is wrong in the islands, you know, graffiti. The first thing that's going to happen to me is, you know what? They're going to say, Dave Allison, you've been doing all
What
this
are you up to
before.
now?
Aye.
Just nothing special, you know.
Well, I actually believe I am a flat earther.
You're the third one today with another girl called Anna.
Catching on.
Yes,
Catching on,
yes,
definitely.
Seems to be something to do with Anna's as well.
yes.
Honestly. Aye.
It-
I'll
but-
go on to that though, I will go on to
yes, and I just
Were you the one that had the meeting?
no. But
Because I live up in the Crown and there's a shop there and they had like a poster on the wall and I missed the meeting because I had like really bad flu and I was really pissed off. There was 2 meetings, flat earth meetings. So,
oh, I didn't know. So there must be somebody. I'll need to look for that.
Building.
But in the Muir of Ward where I stayed, there was a guy. He had 6 meetings, and there was about 9 people went, and it was all about conspiracies. You know, it wasn't.
Aye.
You know.
Can I tell you a really good website to go on? It's British Israeli or British Israel. Go onto that. There's tons of stuff.
There's tons of stuff everywhere. I was in Israel for 6. I was in Israel for 6 months. You know, years ago on kibbutz, and that's another story.
A kibbutz.
Right, I better go. It was really nice talking to you.
And you
Dave,
too,
isn't it?
Dave Allison, A-L-L-I-S-O-N.
Anna as well. Another Anna.
Cheerio.
So what you?
Well, this is it, you know. I'm just expounding this and meeting like yourselves, you know. As I was saying, I put my sign down, and the first person to come along was a little boy, and he walked straight over the sign. And I says to his mother, well, that's really nice, isn't it? You know, does he do that at home? She says he does. Oh, well. But so meeting 3 girls that are, you know,
Well, I'm about to get some posters together. I've got a few mates, and I'm arranging a demonstration outside Burger King.
oh, what's that for?
Because they're fine with women getting raped. Like in Russia, where it's fine to beat your wife about, and it's perfectly fine. If you kill her, you maybe get a couple of years. And there was this woman, and she'd been raped, and she went on to the national TV. She went on to a TV show in Russia, and all these people in the studio said to her she probably deserved it and everything. It was disgusting, right? And then a few days later, Burger King in Russia had a poster of the girl taking the piss and saying that it was fine. So basically they're saying it's fine to
I didn't
go out and
think
rape
Russia would be like that.
It's fine to go out and rape a woman.
That's more like coming
Putin is a
from.
mad, bad bastard.
Oh yeah, they're all gangsters, but that's more like the Islamic sort of idea. But I didn't know about Russia.
I gave up smoking a year ago. And drinking. Don't drink anymore.
No, I don't drink. I can't drink.
I'm getting myself ready for the shit that's going to happen soon.
Well, people have been saying that for 2,000 years. I don't think it'll be soon. Well, it might be, but you know, it's. But I'm doing this because, you know, I'm getting older, and I say, well, I've got to do stuff, you know, I'm going to die any minute, you know. I was in the doctor's the other, well, I'm not unfit, you know, so this is making me fit. But you know me, I mean, I've always been political and alternative. But
I have to, in a way,
this girl was talking to, she lives in a van, and she was got wood burner and grows her own food, I think, and that type of thing, yeah, and that's people.
You still get it with that woman Annie? Or whatever?
No, she dumped me.
Is that when you started wearing nail varnish?
Well, you could say you've got to do something, you know. But I'm meeting so many attractive girls with this, you know, like 3 this morning. I mean,
What about me?
well, I'm counting you in the 3.
Thank you.
3 attractive girls. That girl from Glasgow and the one from Sweden. She was from.
Yeah, it's really cool. See that Eric Duby? Is that the black guy?
No, he's American. He lives in Thailand, and he's kind of the big top guy on this. And he made this book, 200 Proofs, and the YouTube video, 200 Proofs. So you can remember 200 Proofs.
Yeah.
The world is not a ball, whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Intrigued. Intrigued.
yeah, well,
It's
hello.
the
What do you think the Earth is?
I've not even put much thought into it. I've seen signs and things on Facebook and stuff, but I've never.
Everybody, it's a growing awareness.
I've not been swayed either way.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to swear. I don't know what. I don't know.
200 proofs.
I don't know what shape the world is. Now I've sailed around the world. I was a merchant seaman.
So was Donald.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't.
Oh, that's
He
right.
doesn't believe in the flat Earth. He says you're
What would the
crazy.
benefit of it being flat?
Well, it only started
We've been
about
lied to.
500 years ago, being flat, because before that, in the Bible, and all the before 500 years, everybody believed it was
Right.
round.
Until Columbus, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of, and you know, it's just. Well, they decided that it was round, you know, but now NASA's getting $50 million a day. You know, and all that shit, you know, it's all CGI and
But
It's not the real Earth. What you see, those images are not the planet Earth. They definitely are not. And man certainly has never been to the moon.
yeah.
Never. Never ever.
So they've got the money and it's just
Listen, if you've got a mobile, right, that's a bit dodgy and you're somewhere else, you can't get a proper signal, and this is 2018, how the fuck did they get to the moon in
Let-
1969?
listen, in Murrayford you can't get a
Sorry
good
to
signal
swear.
and my phone drops in the house, right?
Yeah, so
the phone drops. Now they just built only a few months ago this phone mast. It's not very tall at
Yeah.
all. And I still can't get a good signal. Now,
that's down to the mobile companies.
sorry?
That's a money-making scheme by the phone companies.
No, but it's well, yeah, but it's also what I'm saying about man going to the moon and stuff like that. We've all been lied to. The photographs you see of the Earth are all it's rubbish. It's not true. You know. I mean, how could they keep in touch with someone that's on the moon or going to the moon?
President Nixon phones up the guys on the moon and he's chatting to the guys on the moon.
And there's no time difference.
No time delay.
Yeah.
On the ISIS, you see this one and there's like, God, 10 minutes time delay.
You know the thrusters when they supposedly landed. Did you see one bit of dust go up or anything?
No.
Shit. Even like a couple of the so-called astronauts, they were murdered because they were going to tell people.
That's right, yeah. Another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been against the government at the thing. And I researched the moon landings when I got the computer in 1995 and researching the moon then, that was a big thing. And I'm a photographer and you see the photos and the shadows going all different ways because they've got lights on there. So many things.
Nice.
And then I researched 9/11 and that's all a lot of shit.
Oh, mate, here. A jumbo, like going through the strongest building in the world, and the nose of the plane goes out the other side. They got a million steel posts in the way of it, and if they hit the ground, it shatters to pieces.
By
Yeah.
the way, was there one single Jewish person in that building that day?
I don't know what that.
No, there wasn't many. They all got worms.
They were all told. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much stuff going on, it's just unbelievable, you know. I'll tell you a good website to go onto, it's called British Israel.
Yeah, you mentioned that before. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. And
Yeah.
the other thing is, at the moment, it's North Korea. North Korea is going to drop a nuclear bomb in America. Like, oh, thank you. Like Saddam Hussein was going to drop a nuclear bomb on Cyprus or something.
Listen, that little arsehole's got too much of an ego to blow himself up.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, it's a scare factor, yeah. But these days, all this is one button. But I don't know.
But they've run out of enemies. Russia was an enemy. Well, it wasn't really, but they've run out of enemies. So
Russia's
they've got.
my enemy. They think it's alright to batter your wife, to rape women. The way boycott Burger King. Have you heard of Stacey Dooley?
Yes.
She's got the programme, BBC One Catch Up. Stacey Dooley on Russia.
Oh, she's had a lot of stick for stuff she's been
No,
saying.
but listen, go into the latest one, the Russia one, and she goes to Russia and all these women are getting beaten up and killed because they're allowed to. The government, Putin says it's fine to do that. seriously.
Well, my
Listen,
ex-wife
let me
beat
just
me.
finish the story. So during the programme, you saw this young girl. She was about 16, 17, and she was on a talk show, and there was loads and loads of people talking to her on the talk show, and they were all slagging her off and saying, "You deserved it. It's the way you dressed. You know, it's all right." The next day in Burger King in Russia, all the Burger Kings had a picture of this girl laughing and thinking it was really funny, all plastered all over their Burger Kings in Russia. Yeah, so me and my mates are away to get a placard and go out there in the next few days.
Right?
Yeah.
Russia.
No, not to Russia. Burger King.
Well, I wouldn't go into Burger King if you paid me. I'm a vegetarian, pescatarian, but I have gone into McDonald's, well, probably about twice here, but, you know.
But here, I don't know. I believe in all the conspiracies, I believe that it's all absolutely corrupt, and there's loads of them hiding from us, but things have got like I don't know much about the flat Earth thing, but everything you look up in the sky is round.
Yeah. But
How is it round?
If you look at the moon, or look at the sun, or look at the
That's another
stars.
story about the moon. I'm not going to even go there right now.
is the moon a ball or what? We don't know. Well, I don't know.
I have to run because I've got my stepkids coming up for a few days. I've got to go to Marky's and get a few things. So.
Great to
I'll see you
you.
later, darling. Okay. Bye.
And you'll see me here standing with my sign.
Take care, yeah. Luke, nice to meet you.
Cheers.
Oh, my
You
friend's
too.
called Luke.
Is he?
I'll see you later. Take
Okay,
care, darling.
bye.